Episode 56 QB February 1st, 2024. When it is in the air, it can be measured. Viruses as well as PM2.5. Canada, British Columbia Facebook post. Excerpts edited by Rozep for brevity and clarity in relationship to residents against with smoke emission particulates, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. At my house today, yesterday, and every other day in winter. This plume gets sucked into my clean air exchange on that side of the house. I wear a N95 indoors. Unbelievable as this may seem, it gets even worse when the neighbor on the other side lights up. I'm considering litigation. Wisconsin. When it is in the air, it can be measured. Viruses as well as PM2.5 https://www.med.wisc.edu/news-and-events/2024/January/air-sampling- detects-virus-levels. Air sampling at schools accurately detects flu and COVID-19 virus levels. Air samplers placed in school cafeterias provided an accurate look at a flu epidemic and at constant low levels of COVID-19 infections in a K-12 school district during the 2022-23 school year. According to a new study from researchers at the University of Wisconsin School of Medicine and Public Health, as widespread community testing for the coronavirus wanes, it appears that air sampling can provide a good awareness of the presence of both the influenza A virus and the SARS-CoV-2 virus that causes COVID-19, said the lead author of the study. Schools are excellent places to test these methods because of their role in spreading respiratory viruses. A study, which was published in JAMA Network Open, took place in the Oregon School District in Oregon, Wisconsin, a suburban district with about 4,100 students located about 10 miles south of Madison, Wisconsin. Excerpts edited by Rozep for brevity and clarity in relationship to residents against with smoke emission particulates, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. It is part of a long-running respiratory virus surveillance project called Oregon Child Absenteeism Due to Respiratory Disease Study, or ORCHARDS, that began in 2013. Results from air monitors placed in 7 school buildings, which trapped virus particles in their filters, were compared with 3 other surveillance methods: school-based testing of student using rapid antigen testing, a daily count of student absenteeism due to suspected respiratory viruses, and home-based specimen collection by students with testing using reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction tests at the Wisconsin State Laboratory of Hygiene. All 4 methods showed similar respiratory disease patterns during the 22-week study period. They portrayed an influenza A outbreak that peaked from December 11th to December 24th, 2022, and dropped precipitously following winter break. By contrast, the SARS-CoV-2 virus was detected at low to moderate levels in at least 2 school buildings per week from the beginning of the school year through the end of January 2023. There was one difference between methods. School-based rapid antigen testing did not pick up any COVID-19 virus following winter break, although the other methods did. All the methods demonstrated the epidemic nature of influenza and the constancy of SARS-CoV-2 over the assessment period. Air sampling was shown to be effective in detecting virus particles, but has other advantages. Because this method is a non-invasive and anonymous way to keep track of disease outbreaks, he added. Headlines follow. PM2.5 and death toll. Alphabetical by published. Death toll shows extreme air pollution events a growing urban threat. News at Curtin University. Particulate matter air pollution, PM2.5, for each extreme pollution exposure day, Dr. Herzog said. Despite relatively low daily PM2.5 levels. Rising death toll reveals urban air pollution crisis. Mirage News particulate matter air pollution, PM2.5, for each extreme pollution exposure day, Dr. Herzog said. Despite relatively low daily PM2.5 levels. Death toll shows extreme air pollution events are a growing urban threat. Phys.org particulate matter air pollution, PM2.5, for each extreme pollution exposure day, Dr. Herzog said. Despite relatively low daily PM2.5 and deaths. In this issue, PNAS particulate matter, PM2.5, and heat exposure for China, South Asia, and the United States. Deaths related to both PM2.5 and heat exposure could. PM2.5 and green spaces. Reassessing the role of urban green space in air pollution control. PNAS between 2010 and 2019 stations recorded declines in ambient PM2.5, PM2.5, and the heart. Air pollution and heart. Expert warns PM2.5 can induce inflammation, cause clotting. News 9 Live. Dr. Saxena explained, air pollution can contribute to rising incidence of heart attack and even the neurological problems like stroke. PM2.5, PM2.5, and prenatal exposure. Study finds prenatal exposure to PM2.5 increases risk of respiratory distress in newborns times now. Air pollution, particularly exposure to fine particulate matter, PM2.5, and nitrogen dioxide, NO2, poses severe risks to newborns' respiratory. PM2.5 and wealth. Higher air pollution in wealthy districts of most low and middle-income countries, nature together. These data have allowed us to estimate the correlation between relative wealth and average ambient PM2.5 levels across grid cells and more. United States. If there's a ban on wood burning, what to use instead? At least one of these 12 bans will affect you and your household, plus what to use instead. Bob Vila. Gas stoves 2. Gas-powered lawn tools 3. Synthetic turf grass 4. Incandescent light bulbs 5. Methylene chloride paint strippers 6. Wood burning. United States PM2.5 lightning round. Still not too late to buy Energy Transfer, says Jim Cramer. MSN. Dangerous levels of deadly PM2.5 particles are recorded every year in Thailand between December and April. He had previously blamed PM2.5 California, Pasadena. 67-year-old man dies in La Canada Flintridge house fire, Pasadena Star News. Related articles. Crime and public safety, suspicious Pasadena church fire being investigated as vandalism, crime and public safety, Wood, California. SLO County residents could get up to $10,000 for switching to cleaner burning devices. KSBY is part of the California Air Resources Board Wood Smoke Reduction Program. The SLO County Air Pollution Control District is offering a total of burning wood stove or electric stove, according to the press release. Eligible low-income applicants are given priority until April 12, 2024. Colorado. Bureau of Land Management plans pile burns southwest of Meeker. Bureau of Land Management. For more information, please visit the Colorado Air Pollution Control Division's website. https://www.colorado.gov/pacific/cdphe/wood-smoke-and-health. Nevada, Lake Tahoe. Prescribed fire operations set to continue this week around Lake Tahoe, South Tahoe now. Duration of ignition and smoke production, 3 weeks. 2. Carnelian Woods HOA pile burn, North Tahoe Fire Protection District. North shore of Lake Tahoe, Pennsylvania, Lehigh Valley. Officials release first findings from $100,000 Lehigh Valley Air Monitoring Project. LehighValleyNews.com. PM2.5 are particles so small that they're invisible to the naked eye, but are made up of a mix of chemicals that can get deep into the lungs. Washington, Seattle. For Luftsliv, alternative to bonfires, the Seattle Times wood smoke, even in small amounts, is carcinogenic and often a terrible respiratory irritant to many, including this healthy and active outdoors. Canada, Ontario, Ottawa Houseworks. Young entrepreneur brings elegance to life. Ottawa Citizen. The notion is to automate the combination of wood smoke and classic drinks, all happening in a fine wood tabletop cabinet. The look is to be like Ireland, Dublin. Wood burning, brain damage, and cancer. Startling new data links common environmental factor to brain damage and cancer. Yahoo News. Wood burning, which is more than double that from vehicles. In Dublin, wood and peat burning produce 70% of the particles. What's being done about PM2.5 in particular has been tied to a number of serious health issues. For instance, indoor and outdoor pollution is linked to a number of cancers, including those of the cervix, breast, lung, kidney, and bladder. Additionally, scientists have linked PM2.5 exposure to lower cognitive function. United Kingdom, Bristol. Woodburners produce as much pollution as all the traffic on roads. We need to act. Bristol Live. Wood burning is creating a silent, invisible health emergency. Along with other sources of air pollution like traffic fumes, it is causing cancers. United Kingdom, Nottingham and Rushcliffe. Rushcliffe smoke control measures could be extended across whole borough. West Bridgeford Wire in a smoke control area it is an offense to. India. Alphabetical by article title. India, Delhi. Delhi air quality turned severe. YGRAP stage 3 restrictions are not implemented. India Times Monday, it predicted the AIU to deteriorate as a result. PM2.5 levels surge, causing respiratory concerns. India, Dhaka. How megacities are tackling air pollution. Dhaka Tribune PM2.5 levels for cities with a population of more than 10 million. Of the 25 megacities with available data, almost all 21 cities had improved. India. No relief from bad air quality. AUI at severe levels at several stations in Delhi, the Hans, India. The AQI monitoring station at Dwarka Sector 8 recorded PM2.5 at 432 and PM10 at 415 in the severe category. At IGI Airport Station, the PM2.5 was. India. PM2.5 dust values in Bangkok rose above the standard in 69 areas. Air quality begins to Electric City Magazine 2.5 microns, PM2.5, at Bangkok's air quality monitoring stations. At 7 a.m. on Tuesday, January 30, 2024, the 24-hour average particulate matter. India. Prenatal exposure to PM2.5 may have severe respiratory distress in newborns. DigiWorld, the risk increases with exposure specifically to fine particulate matter, PM2.5, which occur in wildfire and cigarette. India. Study reveals alarming impact. Western wildfires reverse decades of gains from Air India education. Both black carbon and fine particulate matter have been associated with a wide variety of diseases. Prolonged exposure to PM2.5 has been linked to Japan, PM2.5, and allergic conjunctivitis. Airborne suspended particulate matter and the prevalence of allergic conjunctivitis in Japan. Article Curious. Studies have indicated that exposure to PM2.5 is associated with cardiopulmonary mortality 6 to 10, as well as with the development of asthma. 11 Pakistan. Islamites get fresh breather as air pollution plummets after much-awaited rainfall. Associated Press of Pakistan. The hazardous air pollutant particulate matter of 2.5 microns, PM2.5. PM2.5 is generated through the combustion of an engine. Industrial. Thailand. Will new air quality laws cure Thailand's smog-driven health crisis? Thai PBS World PM2.5 threat in Thailand. PM2.5 denotes the finest grade of dust particles, 2.5 microns or less in diameter, that can lodge deep in the lungs.